I'm just going to ring the bell, y'all. I got my bell. I found it. We're ringing it. Ringing the bell. Wow. Thank you, Music City Mama. Thank you, Crama Reels. Thank you, Lindsay. I'm like, I did not even know. Oh my God. Uh, literally, had to set a goal. And if you just didn't come in and knock it out, damn. Thank you. Wow. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Damn. You got me on that one. Yeah, you got me on that one. Hello, Mona Lisa. Hello, Tattoo Me for Fun. Hello, Pink Warrior. Hello, Maharley. But you got me on that one. Hello, Ma Cecilia. And maybe I said it too low. I don't know. But I'm damn sure that there are going to be some parents that will appreciate this a lot. Thank you, Anonymous. Damn. For the $50 donation, when you can see people that really care for kids, that makes you feel a certain way. It's not about me at all. It's about those kids. And that right there probably gave a family a place to stay for some nights. I know I'm a titty baby. I don't care. It is what it is. Damn it. Hello, my Stacy Avocado. Hello, my black skies. And this is for, let me ring my bell for Anonymous. I got my bell out. Man, I wish that there was a lot more that I could do, being just one person. Um, and look at that Mona Lisa. Damn. I know one family that has been affected, and I sent her a message if she wanted, and was available to come up. Um, and if she wanted to talk about it. Because her daughter, they did help her, and her daughter, her daughter, she lost her fight. And I can't imagine that. I really can't. That's something that I could never imagine. Oh, hello, Chatty. Hello, Flower Nana. I didn't know that, Mona Lisa. How do you do that? And if anybody wants to come up and talk, you're more than welcome. That's what I was going to say. Do you turn them in somewhere? Or does anybody know? Mona Lisa? How do we do that? Ring my bell? I'm going to ring this bell for everybody. Oh, that got me there. I found my bell. I did. I found my bell. I did. I found my bell. I was like, I'm going up there and I'm getting that bell. The Ronald McDonald House. I wonder where there is one near us. I'm going to go find drop off one. She spoke to church house. Okay, Nashville. I need to check that out. I would make the drive and do it. I I have no problem doing that. No, not at all. I wanted to go find. What was I doing before? I know what I'm going to do. We are going to go find. I don't know if any of y'all, and I'm not saying anybody has to. Nobody has to ever do this, but Nashville has R&R for St. Jude that's run Nashville Run. Um, let me pull that up here. And some of these right here, they had one I know 4 weeks ago. We're going to pull that up real quick. And this is just, they're awesome. I don't know what place, but hold on. That scares me. I'm going to show you this here. Hold on. We're going to pop you out. Unmute you. And this will get. And I'm going to tell you, this is a hellacious trek. It really is, but it's worth it. Then I'll tell y'all a story. Hello, Cecilia. Hello, Bella, Donna. Hello, Gypsy. Welcome back. See, I got my bell. Hello, Marilyn. Hello, CT. It gets more intense and more intense. And they have you. You're like how do I say it? You're like cattle because you're in. They call it that, anyways. So the next ones, they get to go. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you very much. It was euphoric. I'm going to get us to what they show. Because what you're going to see as these people go, or let the next ones go. Hold on.
I want an app.
No, I don't pay for YouTube Premium. I don't. Come on. I'm going to get y'all through to show y'all some of this. This right here is written. Now, I'm going to tell you, they will try to pay you to stop. They will try to pay you not to keep going. It's hilarious. Let's see. They're everywhere. Back. I want to see if they'll show. Some of the plates. They'll try to pay you to stop. They will. When you go buy homes, they'll try to come out and pay you to quit. You can't quit. You don't want to quit. Thank you, Anonymous. I appreciate that. You're gonna let the next ones go. Now let's see. Let's see if we can get through. I want to see if they'll show some more. No, they're about to let them go. Now look at this. These are all the people. It's crazy. It is a beautiful church. It really is. These people out there, it's nuts. Now let me find another one here. I wished I could find the one that we did. We might be able to find it. Hold on. This might be it. I think I did just find it. I did. Let me pause it. I did. Let me present it. Hello, Shar. I did find it. This is the one that we did here. We did the half. It was so good. Those phones, it was hilarious. I got to tell y'all, they were literally, in those signs that they're holding, they're telling us to stop, that they will pay us to be quitters. That is what they're saying. We will pay you to be a quitter. Nobody quit. Oh, thank you, Kiko. Thank you. those kids. I'll get some more. Um, I'm telling you. Mm. On that right there, damn it, it gets me every time. That right there. My papa was in the army, and he looked over and he seen a man, and the man was about to give up. And he noticed the man's hat, and he said, "No man left behind." And I thought, "Oh my God, what are we going to do? Carry him?" Because I mean, I already felt like I was on lead. Um, I'll show you mine. Hold on, hold on. I'll show you how tore up these shoes are. These are the best damn shoes ever, ever. And you don't have to run. You can actually walk these, walk fast. These shoes I have had, oh my gosh, I think for 10 years. And I am not ashamed to show these damn shoes, honey, because they have really done the damn thing. But as I was saying, we met this man. We couldn't leave him there, of course. My papa said, "No man left behind." And you're always going to hear somebody's story on one of these. And my papa asked him, because he was an elderly man, what made him start running. And he went into talking about his wife. And he didn't think that he was good enough for her. And he'd only left her once, and that was for Vietnam. And he said when he married her, he vowed he'd never leave her again. And he said, "But she left me." And I was like, "What the heck? She left you? What else are you going to think?" And he said, the day she died, he went to Smyrna, the airport, and he started running, and he didn't stop. And he said that was the love of his life. And he started entering marathons. This had been the longest one that he had ran. And his name was Ben, so we were calling him Mr. Ben. So when we crossed the line, we crossed with him. we crossed together, all three of us, with no regrets. But I'm going to show you these shoes, and I'm not ashamed of them. These are the famous Brooks. They are so light. They're like, they don't weigh nothing. The best shoes ever. But I'm going to show you, after 9 years, these shoes are finally given wear of their life. Look at those shoes. They've been through hell and back, but these are the best shoes that you could ever, ever, ever think to ever use for anything. Uh, these were my first pair. These are the launch. I've got these. Hold on. Throwing shit. These are my hikers. Hatters, that's another one I want to do, is a breast cancer one. That's another one. But these are the ones that you hike with. Hold on. I love my books. I'm a book. Let's see, we got these, we got these. Which other color? And then I have, this is another one of my older pairs. They still keep going. Another one of my older pairs, they still keep it going. I've got, I think, another pair down there. They're more colorful. They're just light. Yeah. Spina bifida. I can do that. I like these. Hello, nanny nut, nanny nut. But I want to do more fundraisers. Breast cancer's dear. That's dear to me. I'll do one for spina bifida. I'll do that. And then I want to do one for the missing that are indigenous, because those people need us a lot. A lot. And people don't seem to think about those that are forgotten, and they are forgotten a lot. And that's just something that's dear to me too. Thank you, Nanny Nut. Got my bell. Got my bell. I know another young child, or she's a young teen, that has spina bifida. So I'm down for that. I'm down for that. I think that everything, every little bit counts, and every little bit helps. It doesn't matter if it's 50 cents, if it's $1. Every little bit. Sent me 2 texts. Crap. I might not have got them through. But I will get them. And I've got a missing young child. You can put that out there if you want to, Panda. And I do have this going. It's going to go for 12 hours. I don't have to be live for it, but it's going to keep going. You don't know who you could be helping. You never know what family you're helping. You don't know what child you're helping. You don't. And these are the things that I've wanted to do for a long time. A lot of people don't get into this. I do. And if anybody wants to come up, they're more than welcome to. I will go through here. And I'm going to find some more things. If y'all give me just hold, please. Thank you, Cornhole. Let me ring my bell. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 33 key. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But these are the things that I want to do. I want to do more of these right here because it's not about me. It's not. This is not about Terry. Not at all. Thank you, One Shot. I don't know if this has affected your family in any way. I just know that this one is just dear. It is. I was waiting to kind of get some slack from it because I didn't do the missing children's, but so many other people are covering it. So I kind of thought this one is what's really near. And those kids need help too. And they are important too. And there's a lot of kids that are important. There's a lot of adults that are important. I'm going to grab some of these. You know what? I don't care. I'm just going to show them. A lot of children. And I couldn't imagine the burden on a parent that they don't know if their baby's going to live or not. And then faced with all of those hospital bills. Hello, Nano. Brooks for me. But I do appreciate it. You know, that's just like any type of cancer. I don't think that anybody thinks as a child or an adult that it could happen to them. Everybody matters. You're right. Every life does matter. Oh gosh. I'm sorry. See, that is horrible. That breaks my heart. Went into remission. That's amazing. Thank God. I'm going to share some of these. I'm not ashamed. I'm just not ashamed. That's me and Papa. Papa was rucking, and that's something that he was into. Well, you don't want to see that. That's Papa and the girls. Let me go find some. Let me get out of that. Hold on. Let me go find some more of them. That was part of us going through. I was hoping that I could find. Trying to see if I can find one with Mr. Ben. My mom, she was chasing us everywhere. Because she was the one that was taking these. Hello, Marie. Hello, Freeside. That's the thing. When you get a place to stay, yes. And it was early and it was, oh my gosh, it was cold. But I only will do the marathons that are meaningful. Only the ones that are meaningful. Like I knew this was the last one here, and this was for suicide. It was the Jason Foundation. Hello, my Napa Valley. That's my sister. She's a snowflake. I knew this would be the last time that damn it. I knew this would be it for my mom. This would be the last marathon that she would ever be a part of. And I wasn't going to cross without her. And that one was they call it the Music City. And that one was for, of course, suicide. It was for teens. And those are the ones, they mean something. Just like the breast cancers. I've done those with my papa and my mama. And my girls, actually. They mean something. If they mean something, I'll do them. And I think everybody should try at least once. Let me see if I can find the breast cancer ones. These are going to be those. And that was 2014. And it was amazing to see so many people that survived. These are survivors out there. And some of them did call and they did get a ride. And you know what? I don't blame them. That was a benefit for a friend of mine that passed. Y'all need to see that. So if I'll do anything that's meaningful. I'm proud of you, Pink Warrior. And I'm proud of you that you're a survivor. And that's why I said I want to do one for breast cancer. Because people that I mean, there's so many people that are here. Y'all are here and y'all made it through. And that's amazing. So like I said, I'm going to keep doing these. People may not like that I do them. I don't care. God bless you. Oh. And that's got to be tough. That's got to be really tough. And that's why people remember to get your mammograms. Mm-hmm. I was reading Nanny Nuts. Thank you, Gypsy. Where's my bell? I got it right there. Hey, I got mine. I did get mine. Um, I'm gonna say make sure that y'all get the mammogram. It's not that it's not that hard. And then it can save your life. It's you survived still a surgery. Oh, Chatty, thank you. Not a lot of people would say that right now. They say you've changed. And I haven't. I'm still the same me that I was yesterday, the day before that, and the month before that, and the year before that. I'm still me. I'm still me. God, I can't imagine. And look at you, pediatric cancer floor. Wow. Mm, mm. And if you've never toured St. Jude's, take a look at it. Oh, I hope I gave good advice. Uh, I hope I did. So let me remember. Did I tell you to talk to your family or talk to a family member? Typically, that's what I'll do. Hmm. Mine, it's still the same. It's the same. Good. Good. Thank God. I try to tell people what advice I would want somebody to tell me. That's freaking awesome, Mona. Mm-mm-mm. When we seen those kids and their progression and the stages and how they survived, and it was St. Jude's that, you know, I'll say St. Jude's and God made it possible. But it was through donations like this right here that do make it possible. Thank you, Anonymous. And I hope that he stays in remission. That's what I'll say. I pray he stays in remission. Insatiable. Let me see if I can find another one. Third way you can see. Let's see. Hello, Rusty. You been acting right? Let's see. Let's find some more here. We're gonna go find some more. The parking is crazy. Uh, let's see. Let me find this another one. I'm gonna play that one. I just had that one 4 weeks ago. Let's see. Yeah. It does take over downtown. Let's see. Uh, let's see this one. This is 2016. This is how much this has grown. All right, let's see. Thank you, Rusty. Let me ring the bell. It does do that right there. I will say, I can't imagine being that parent. Let's see what we got going on. And that was 2016. Go find us another. Let's see. I want to see the ones where they show these babies, because those are the best ones. I showed y'all our I showed y'all our lizard. Do I need to show you again? I have missed y'all too. Can't say I haven't. See our lizard back there? We have our lizard. Kevin. Kebby! 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 Come here, Bubba. Let me see if I can get Kebby. Kebby! He's asleep. Bubba. Good morning, baby. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, baby. Good morning. Good morning, Katie. Good morning. Good morning, Katie. There's Katie. There's Katie. Katie. Look at her. Katie. You. There's Katie. Say good morning. Katie. Good morning, Katie. He's like, you heifer. There she is, Katie. You see Katie? Katie. You see her, Katie? Katie. What her want, Katie? What's her doing? What is it? Say, hey, baby. You looking mighty fine today. Wanna go out with me, baby? He's like, I'm done. You want done? Good morning, KB. Good morning, KB. Get your butt out of my face. He got his butt in my face. He done with y'all. No. KB, she's trying to steal you, Bubba. That heifer is trying to steal you. He hasn't got a bag. He'll pack your bag and ring your bell. See, they'd say you look great, KB. 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 You done? Girl, you act like... No, you Fruit Loop. The heck's wrong with you? No, it ain't about that life. She's crazy, baby. Let me find us another one. That way I don't have to listen to your mouth. Let's find us another one, Bubba, because she crazy. We're going to share this one. He said no. He said no. Lindsay, what in the world? All right.
Returns to the streets of Nashville this fall. I'm now joined live by Drew Wolf, the regional director of the Ironman Group. Drew, good morning. We appreciate you being here.
Good morning, Mikkel. Thanks for having us.
Of course. So tell us, there's some new things that people can expect this year. Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're back November 20th, which is obviously a unique date for us. We're going to run our traditional marathon, our half marathon. We have our 6.15 race, our 5K and a mile. But I think the big news is that we've changed the course a little bit. We will not be going up into the Metro Center this year. I think we're going to take the opportunity this fall to highlight Shelby Park and give our marathon runners who are out there for the longest portion and running the hardest an opportunity to experience the park, some extra music. So it'll be great.
Some nice scenery for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I know music has to be a big part of this as well, right? Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Music's key. That, you know, we're the rock and roll running series for a reason. And there's no better city to showcase that than Nashville, Tennessee. It's one of those places, obviously, that we all as residents here know how special the community is, know how special the music can be. And so we'll have stages across the course, 20 of those at least, and some special activations out there for the runners to experience.
We're looking at some of the video now, and this is huge. So I don't think, because last year, was it virtual last year, or did it actually didn't happen?
So we had hoped to host it November 21st of last year, and then we're not able to. So we did some virtual runs, but I think you're probably looking here at footage of maybe 2019 when we hosted along with the NFL draft.
Wow, that looks like so much fun. Tell us about the reason behind this. Tell us about who these funds are going to be benefiting, because that's the real purpose for it.
Yeah, for sure. So St. Jude's is our partner here for Rock and Roll Nashville, and you know, that's one of the special things that we get to do. Obviously, we're runners. We like to get out and do what we enjoy doing, but here's an opportunity for us to partner with St. Jude's to really help them further their mission of caring for children with cancer. And so a big part of this is the fundraising opportunity. And there are opportunities for those runners right now to get involved, to become a hero with St. Jude's and get out and run for a bigger cause.
Wow. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's for a great cause. I don't know. That's the best combination there is. So it's in November. What's your advice to people if they want to start getting ready now?
You know, the best thing you can do right now is go out and get registered if you're not.
Okay.
runrockandroll.com/Nashville. And then, you know, engage. There's some great running groups here in communities
Hello,
in Nashville that you can join.
Hello.
Fleet Feet is a great local partner. They can direct you to some excellent training if you need that. There's training available through our website, again, at runrockandroll.com. But the biggest step is just get out there and get started.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's going to be a good time. It's for a great cause. November is a little bit away, so people have time to prepare, get ready. What do you think it's going to mean to have this back in person again in Nashville, as we're dealing with the pandemic and dealing with all these things and so much? But you know, this looks like it's going to be for a great cause too.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I think if I can put it in running terms, we've been on probably the longest group training run you've ever experienced, full of highs and lows. At the end of it, we're going to feel really good about what we've accomplished. And, you know, for the community, we've been part of it for over 20 years. And so to come back and be able to host it here is going to be really special for us. So can't wait to get out there.
Drew, thank you so much for joining us and talking about this morning.
Thanks, Mikkel. Appreciate it.
I seriously can't believe your dog is 18.
Well, your dog is 18. Bless them. We're going to find some more. I've missed you. I've missed everybody. Let's go get us some others. Let's go find some St. Jude. Let's see. Let's go to a patient story here. This might be sad, but we're going to do it. Here we go. This is David.
David? Well, he's a real ham. He's very bright, fully bilingual.
Spanish, English, Chinese. Just kidding, no Chinese.
He loves people. He's very social. He can meet a friend anywhere. He's a very loving boy. Every day, he'll come up and give me a hug. Come up and put his head on me and give me a hug, just to tell me, hey, Papa, I love you. David is an American citizen born and raised in Honduras, because that's where I've worked for the last 15 years.
In Honduras, it never gets chilly. I like going to the beach. It's pretty. And it has crystal clear water.
David's been a real normal kid, you know, an island boy, playing on the beach, fishing, and, you know, running around doing island things. I am his legal guardian, his blood grandfather, and I have been raising him with Christine, who is his mommy, not his blood mother, but the woman who he calls mommy, since birth. He's just like my son.
And he's like a father to me.
Aww.
He was in a very good school, a private school, and on one school day, Christine said, hey, on the way to school, I'll take David by the clinic and get a blood workup done on him. She said there's something going on with him. Thank God for her intuition. I took him by the clinic on the way to school and had his blood drawn, and the results came back later that same day that he did, in fact, have leukemia.
Cancer. I hate it.
No.
It's mean.
I've dealt with cancer myself, but when it comes to your child, it's altogether different. It's terrifying.
The hospital we had to go through in a bad part of town. I literally had to fight my way through people to get him seen. It's something you'd see in a movie. It was a disaster and unclean. I slept on the concrete floor under his bed for the 2 nights that we stayed there.
After about 48 hours on the mainland, he was on a plane to the U.S., to Memphis. When I saw that gate go up and the guard recognized who we were, I felt a huge burden released. His doctors were worried that he may not survive the first couple of days.
Bless his heart.
The first 3 months are very intense. It's a lot of chemotherapy, at least once a week. He has monthly spinal punctures where they'll inject chemo into his spine to hopefully kill the cancer that may be in his spine and in his brain. And he has many times looked up at me in innocent eyes and said, "Papa, I wish I didn't have cancer."
Oh, God.
I do know that he's in the very best hands that he could be anywhere in the world. You only need to be here at this hospital for a little while to be convinced of that.
Okay.
His reactions to treatment have surpassed their expectations, and he continues to do very well. He looks good, he acts good, and he's going to beat this.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital.
They never received a bill.
I expected to pay, but then I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that right away. How's this possible? Well, it's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I am able to focus on his care because of the donors. This whole experience, and I mean this, has really shown me how much goodness there still is in this world.
I like to practice a little bit on my guitar. We
Look at his little
sometimes go out
self.
and go fishing.
I can't wait for David to be completely healed. I want to show him how to throw a cast net. I want to show him different ways to catch the big one. His healing is my goal in life. I'm so thankful that there are so many people that have opened their hearts to this amazing cause of saving children's lives. It's working.
Is that not awesome? That's one. That's another story. There's hope. Let's go to our next page. Oh. Oh. These babies break my heart. I'll do another one. Here's Phoenix's story.
No, I didn't plan on spending Christmas on a road, icy road, and driving to a hospital to find out whether my son had cancer.
Thank you, Colleen with the K.
It was a lot to take in. Let's get that. Phoenix is a very bubbly, and he's a everywhere type of kid. You look here and you think he's there, and he's not there because he's over here. Because he's just very active and fun. But he's awesome.
His energy level is always at a high.
Sometimes just watching him make me tired.
Precious baby.
We have been noticing that his eyes were not just quite right.
And then we seen a little glare in his eye.
Instead of just being red, you would see like just a little glare.
So we took him to an eye doctor. He dilated his eyes and he just looked so terrified at what he saw, and I knew something was wrong.
The glowing that we saw in his eye was actually the tumor.
Phoenix had tumors in both of his eyes. The tumor in his left eye was in his center of vision, and in the right eye, it was the worst. It had broken off into little pieces.
It looked like a snowstorm in his eye. It was just so many little bitty pieces.
God bless him.
On Christmas Day, a holiday when most people are spending time with their children and with their family, we were at St. Jude. In his particular situation, the first thing that most doctors do is to remove the eyes.
It's like, why? Why my child? Why me, God? Why would you do this to my child? My child doesn't deserve this. It's because God will never put more on you than you can bear. We're just gonna fight it with aggressive chemo. And to this day, my son has both of his eyes, and let's say that he may have 20/20 vision. It makes you think about how great this place is and how blessed anybody is to come here.
I did not know that you don't receive a bill. But oh, when I found out, I danced until I just danced.
When you give, it's going to St. Jude. It's not going anywhere else. It's here. It's right here.
Phoenix's future, I see nothing but bright lights.
It takes a lot for a child his age to go through something like that and still be happy.
To this day, I believe Phoenix is healed, and I know it was because we came to St. Jude.
Not one bill did they get. Not one bill. Not one bill. And again, any donation that is donated, it does not pass through my hands, nowhere near my hands. It goes to them. That's what is so great about this. I don't have to deal with any of this. It goes straight to St. Jude's. It goes straight to them. Oh man, some of these stories, they don't They look like they're gonna break some hearts. So we're gonna look at little Eden. Oh my. Oh yeah. And this is the good of this right here. And for all y'all that have missed the lizard, the lot lizard, hello, my Harley. And that's what I think every parent wants. They want hope. There's our lizard. Y'all see our lizard back there? It's back there. It's back there. I see you, Daisy. Hello. That's the lizard. So we're going to go to Eden's story.
I had a really difficult pregnancy and almost lost Eden. She was just always sick. I kept thinking every time I took her in to see her pediatrician, wondering what is going on with her. Something was always there telling me there's more, there's something else. Her legs were always really covered with bruises. I thought, oh, she's really been playing rough on the playground. She must be really enjoying herself. It seems pretty normal to have bruises, but when they start to get in places like your face and your back and your chest, you start thinking there's more to this. We took her into our pediatrician and did blood work, and immediately I think they knew that something was wrong. And she just came in and said, the blood work did not come back very good. I'm sending y'all to St. Jude. And I just completely lost it.
I don't get upset much, but that pretty much got me. That was the scariest I've ever been in my life, for sure.
Yesterday, I had a child that just had some bruises, and now I have a child that has leukemia. It felt like this train, and it was going full speed, and I'm on it, and I'm thinking, I don't know where we're going.
Hello, my nurse.
I don't think I'm going to like it. It just led into weeks of really difficult chemotherapy. One day, she had just had enough and was sitting in the floor screaming and kept saying, I don't live here. I hate cancer. And it just broke my heart as a mom to know that this was just the beginning. In the beginning, it felt completely inconceivable that we could do this routine for 3 years. And now that we are halfway through, it feels like maybe we can do this. She is doing very well. She is through the first big chunk of hurdles.
She's just strong. She's a powerful little girl. She's very inspirational to me. To watch her every day just makes me smile. I am proud of her.
Hello, my name is Eden, and they is my mommy. And say hello to my mommy.
She definitely has a bright light, and everybody kind of jumps to her rhythm, whether we like it or not.
Every day we wake up and she's, happy and eating and talking and, wanting to play. We're like, this is because of St. Jude. As hard as anyone could fight for a child, they've done it. It's incredible. I mean, I've never, ever seen anything like it.
St. Jude for us is so much more than just a place where Eden receives treatment. St. Jude has completely carried our family through this process. Happy birthday to you. Her birthday's in February, and we had to be at St. Jude the day after. She had tested positive for a virus, and she was in isolation. So she's just stuck in this room all day. And her nurses and her doctors surprised us, came in the room, sang happy birthday, and had a big poster and balloons and a light up crown, and she was pretty excited. I know how serious the diagnosis is, but I just feel such hope and peace. She has a future, and she has a life just because of the research. My dad had an older sister, and his oldest sister died of childhood leukemia when she was almost the same age as Eden. So in one generation, the research that St. Jude has done has saved lives, and not just a child in the city or a child on the TV, a child in my family. My child has been saved.
So we're at St. Jude's. We will see you later. Bye.
Oh, what a precious baby. Oh, you can't tell me that's not precious. Hello, my nurse Shan. Hey, it's not to make anybody cry. It's just, it's to bring awareness and hope, because these families, well, they need us. They do. They need us. This could be any single one of us at any time. And that's the sad fact of every bit of this, is that this at any time could be one of us. And we may need them. So every donation counts. It really does. And I'm thankful. I am very thankful that nobody gets a bill and they don't have to worry about that stuff. How that happens is through people like y'all that are donating, and also the doctors and those nurses that are doing that, and they're given that time. And this one has just always been on my heart. I know people probably think I'm crazy as all get out, and that's fine. But it's one that's dear to me. I haven't had to face any of these things or go through any of them, but I know people that have. And I wish that there were people that could come on here and tell their story. We're going to watch Natalie's story. Oh. And then I'm going to have to close out soon, but it will still be going. I think I've got this going for 12 hours. For 12 hours. So people can still choose to donate later if they choose and want to. And this is little Natalie here.
Nobody wants to hear that their child has cancer. It's the scariest thing anybody ever has to go through. That's just the harsh reality.
St. Jude patient Natalie had just celebrated her 5th birthday when her parents discovered a large lump on her abdomen.
It was not there the night before. I guess the tumor had shifted. She also has Angelman syndrome, which is a neurogenetic disorder. There's not a lot of ways for her to get out her emotions and frustrations because she's nonverbal. So she can't tell us, and I don't know how long she had this cancer, and we had no idea.
Natalie's pediatrician referred her to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. It's where doctors send their toughest cases because St. Jude is leading the way the world understands, treats, and defeats childhood cancer and other life-threatening diseases.
probably a little better for her sake, just to make sure.
When we got here, we met with the doctor the same day. And they said, next week we're going to do scans. We're going to do a bone marrow aspiration. We're going to check head to toe, whatever we can look at, we're going to look at. And they did.
Natalie was diagnosed with rhabdomyosarcoma, a cancerous tumor that appears in the soft tissue.
Hers was spread throughout her entire abdomen.
A study conducted at St. Jude helped determine the most effective treatment for this type of cancer, which is seen most often in children under 5 years old.
We had several options on different protocols that she could fit into.
Natalie's customized treatment plan called for 74 weeks of chemotherapy, 5 to 6 weeks of radiation, and surgery.
It was definitely rough. She couldn't walk, which is very difficult for Natalie because she's a very excitable child. So she wants to be mobile and she doesn't want to be held. She wants to go where she pleases.
For the first few months of her treatment, Natalie's dad, Mike, was able to be at her side. But when his paid leave ran out, the Air Force technical sergeant had to return to duty.
Being a military family, my husband can't be here nearly as often as he would love to be.
Natalie, hey pretty girl, what are you doing?
Hi, Daddy.
For a while, family time meant gathering around the computer for long-distance kisses and hugs.
We're used to handling our lives apart when we have to. I mean, we don't want to. And this situation is unique because it's our daughter's life. But St. Jude is the best place that you never want to have to be. Everybody here loves Natalie. She has gotten so used to certain nurses calling her name, and she knows. She just toddles down the hallway like she owns the place. I mean, I couldn't ask for better than that.
Natalie's family will never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because all a family should worry about is helping their child live.
We get to focus on her getting better because we don't have to worry about finances. It's taken a lot of stress off of me and my husband. And that is from donations. That's from people saying, I really care about these kids. St. Jude is leading cancer research. They're not just like partaking in it and participating in cancer research, they're leading it.
Natalie was just about to start kindergarten at home when she was diagnosed with cancer. The St. Jude School allows patients to continue with their normal routine during treatment, so Natalie and her family were able to celebrate an important milestone while at St. Jude.
When she graduated kindergarten, I would put that in the top 5 of the happiest days of my life.
Natalie has responded very well to treatment. She'll be able to receive maintenance chemotherapy at home and return to St. Jude for checkups.
Her life has changed. It's better, and we're going home next week.
Aww.
I'm looking forward to my wife and my little girl coming home and being able to spend time together.
To everyone that supports St. Jude, my daughter just turned 6. We got to celebrate an entire year of her life and many, many more birthdays to come, and that means the world to our family. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Gotta say that's awesome. Oh, Heathers. Oh no. That breaks my heart there. Oh, I'm sorry, Heathers. Oh. That's awesome that you got to do the fundraisers. I think that's awesome. I know that there's going to be more people that are going to be doing fundraisers today. As I said, I know it's the National Missing Children's. It's the day of that. Okay, I know that. but I know a lot of people are going to be choosing to do that. So that's the reason I chose St. Jude's. It's still for children. It's meaningful. And they need the help as well. So there's going to be people that are doing a lot for the missing children. I hope to do more of these. Like I said, I want to do breast cancer. I said I would do one for spina bifida. If anybody else has something on their heart, let me know. I want to do one for indigenous that are missing. But this one is just one that I'm telling you, if you've ever done a marathon, it's meaningful. That was one of the ones that meant a lot to me. It meant a hell of a lot to me when you see those kids and the progression, and they're still alive and growing because of St. Jude's. And knowing what you paid to enter, and it wasn't cheap, but it was hell of worth it because I knew where that money was going. I knew where it was going. And it was going to one great cause, and those were these kids. So this will be up, I think for 11 hours and 15 minutes. No, it goes, yeah, that's one thing that I was worried about right there. And that's why when I looked, because you have certain ones on that are approved, if that makes sense, that were in there, and that were, dementia is the one that's really, and on Alzheimer's, that's something near and dear to my heart. It always will be. And that's another story that we'll talk about another time, because my nanny suffered through that. And yeah, I wrote poems about it. I did a whole book about her. And that's another one that I want to do. There's a lot of these that I do want to do, because it's not supposed to always be about us, really. It's not. We're supposed to give back. It's not about us if we look at it the right way. There's good that we can do with this platform to make a difference. We just have to want to. If I can find one that is specific to dementia or Alzheimer's, I'll do that one too. But my goal is to at least be on here once or twice a week. This is my second one today, and we have raised $309. And I thank y'all. Because it's going for a good cause. Because those kids deserve that. And couldn't have done it without y'all. And that's a fact. So I got to say thank y'all. But you're not ever a downer, Gia Twins. I appreciate every one of y'all that have stood by me and didn't see me as a flipper or somebody that went this way or that way. My goal never changed. It never did change. And it never will change. It stays the same. I know, Drunk Kelly. I know. But I chose, everybody else was going to be going for the missing children because it is that national awareness and day. So my choice was this, and I think that I think I chose a good one. I don't regret choosing it at all. Hello, Angelina. I don't regret choosing it. I wish for a miracle for everybody that has a child or a grandchild. I pray for miracles like this. So do know that as of right now, $309 goes to St. Jude's. I don't touch it. It does not, nothing. I mean, I can show it. Nothing of it goes to me. I don't see any of this, period. And I like it like this. And I want to do more of these. Because awareness matters. And we have a platform to do that with. Thank you, Harley. Thank you. Those things, they'll get you. They'll rip your heart out. And now I got to get sleep. I do have to sleep. But for anybody that knows of a child that's suffering, I'm praying for those children. Hello, sweet Jean. I hope you're doing good. It is. Hello, Georgia Patriot Woman. This is a cause that I knew on that day that I was choosing. I said it that day. Oh, I'm sorry, Jean. I will try to call you when I get up. I will try to call you when I get up. God bless you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This has just always been one of the ones that I've wanted to do. This is the one. Thank you, Gia Twins. That means a lot to me. Oh. I will look on there and see if they have some for dementia and Alzheimer's, because I have. Hold on, I will get my book. This book will get me, but I got it. I don't share this much, but I'll share it with y'all. How do you donate? There's a little heart there, and you just click it, and you donate. Thank you, whomever. I'm not right. I'm not reading. I'm just not gonna do it. Oh, I about did. Just about did. Oh, we'll have to talk. We will have to talk, Miss Jean. That's why I said I will call you. I did title this one Alzheimer's, and I'll show it. This is what I did. This is my little book. Well, it's not little. I'm dropping things out of it. And yes, I had to write all this. This is everything I had to write. And I'll read this to you. And it says, Alzheimer's is greedy. It has no preference. It creeps up when you least expect it, like a thief in the night. It takes with it your memory, sometimes, your abilities, but nice enough to let you keep your sight. Alzheimer's, I despise you. You robbed what you could, and even though you gave it your best shot, She must have fought you hard because forget me, she did not. My nanny never forgot me. She never forgot me. And this thing has traveled from everywhere. Knoxville, Bon Aqua, here. And that is her clock. That is, to me, it's invaluable. There's no price you can put on that clock. To y'all, it might be $1 clock that you'd get at the yard sale. But to me, that clock means the world, and I still have that clock. I would never give it up. And Alzheimer's was a piece of crap to her. But she didn't forget me. We had a good time. Yes, and we need to pray for Cecilia as well. So there's that. So yeah, I will do one for Alzheimer's. I will do one. If I can get one on here, I'll do one. Because that's another thing that does mean a lot to me. There is the donation link. It's the heart. At the if you look, there's a heart beside the smiley face. Let's see. There's a heart down there at the smiley face. If you click that heart, it says donate now. And it says support St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. I'm sorry, Black Skies. Bless your heart. Is it the heart and hands? Let me look at it. But I guess it might depend on what it might depend on what service provider, like if you're on a Galaxy or whatnot. Let me look on here on my YouTube page and see. Let me look on mine here. I'm looking. I don't know, because mine's weird. Hello, sweet Elaine. Okay, now let me see if mine does that. Okay, there's a smiley face. Well, mine doesn't show hard hands. That's freaking weird. Mine looks like, well, maybe it is hard hands and I'm just half blind. Thank you, Anonymous. Let me get my bell. I got to get my bell. My bell. Thank you, Anonymous. I guess you are right. That is hard hands. And I'm, well, like I said, half blind. That's bad. Ooh, I'm bad. Oh, God, Gypsy, I'm sorry. Thank you, Devil Trouble. It is, you're right. Oh. I got to get back on here a lot more. I don't like seeing people feel like they're alone. Y'all are gonna break my heart. Nobody is really alone. You might feel like you're alone. You're not. You're never truly alone. You may think you are, you may feel like you are, but you're not. Or you can just come here and stay with me. I'll fix your room up. Oh, Pink Warrior, and I remember that, and my heart goes out to you too. I'm so sorry that y'all are all going through some of this stuff. I am. But you're not alone. I guess mine is, look, I thought it was a damn heart. I look like a crazy person. You do have reason, though. You just got to find it. You got to dig deep in and find it. You got to dig deep in. You got to save yourself. And you just got to dig deep. Sometimes you feel like you can't. You can't. On those days that you say you can't, you can. Remember, you can. You can. I can assure you, you can. I got to get back on here more. Lord help me. See, I've been bad. Oh, I feel bad. Y'all got me feeling bad. I will be getting back on here. Like I said, I will be doing it at least once or twice a week because I don't like people feeling like they're alone. I don't like that. That hurts my heart because y'all aren't alone. I don't like that. I hate that. And I had tried to call you. I'm going to have to and I will be getting back to y'all. I will. I promise. Oh my gosh. Well, sure. I'm sorry, Jane. I feel so bad. That's when you have to say, I got to take care of myself. You have to take care of yourself. And you need to remember that. That you have to take care of you. Hello, coffee bar lady. I know. It's probably because I haven't been on a lot. Hey, we're only as old as we feel. We're only as old as we feel. But we're going to have to figure this out. Because I can't have y'all by yourself. So I'm going to do my best to be here, like I said, at least once, twice a week. No, you're not. But I've got to get back to this and, well, to what I like. And a lot of this stuff right here, fundraising, it helps others because it's not all about me. It's not about any of us like that. It's really not. And thanks to y'all today, so far, $319. It's been raised. I will do it. I will do it. I will. I will. I will. It goes this, I'm not taking them. It goes directly to St. Jude's. Not me. Every donation goes directly to St. Jude's. I don't touch any of this. Thank God. I don't touch anything. Don't worry about it. You're here, coffee bar lady. Don't listen. The fact that you're here is enough. The fact that, hey, I set a goal of just $100 because, listen, I did not know. Honest to God, I had no clue what goal to set. I didn't know. I truly did not. And I set the goal at 100, and look at what we done. I mean, we took it past that. That's a good start. And this is the first time I've done this. So I'll say 319. I think it's pretty daggone amazing. That's my opinion. I think that we've done a good deed today for some children. And I appreciate every one of y'all. So with that, I'm going to, like I said, I am going to try my best to come back on more often. It just seems like time slithers away. It does. But y'all are not forgotten. How could I forget y'all? That's right. Prayers. If you've seen some of the stories, then you know. Prayer works wonders. Yeah, and I don't mind coming on here looking like crapola. Don't bother me. I love you too. I love all y'all. Yeah, prayers. I mean, that means just as much than anything because those babies are fighting to live. They're fighting. So I plan on doing another one of these. And this one will be up for, oh gosh, 10 hours. Jean, oh my gosh, thank you. Ring the bell. Thank you. Thank all of y'all. Thank all of y'all. Yeah, prayers are free. They really are. And thank you, Jean. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Those kids will appreciate that. The parents alone not getting a bill will appreciate that. And that right there, just what we done today, I didn't do it. Y'all did it. That could give room and board for these parents. That could give, I don't know how much treatment is. I don't know any of these things when it comes to that. And I don't know if I could handle it. I don't know if I could. It would probably kill me. But some people don't like saying, I like them. I love them. So thank you so much. Hello, Miss K. Miller. I appreciate every single one of y'all. It doesn't matter if you can donate or not. It's the fact that you're here. And prayers are free. So with that, I got to get some sleep, because if I don't, I'm going to be a hot mess express. I love y'all, and I've got to remember to post that young person's on my wall. If I forget, text me and remind me, because I am exhausted. I really am exhausted. And this right here goes on for, we have 11, let's see, we have 11 hours and 20 minutes left. That can't be right. Is that right? I thought it was 10. And we've raised $519. Thanks to y'all. Not me, y'all. Thanks to y'all. What? Hold on. Anonymous? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all. And that right there is what community is about. It truly is. Because I would have never, ever, I mean, I set a goal of 100. And look at that. 519. Thank God for y'all. And these kids deserve that. They deserve that chance. You know, I'll be 50 soon. And I would rather give my life to let them live theirs, because every child deserves to grow up. They do. So thank you. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you. Thank all of y'all. Thank everybody. And yep, that's from the marathon I ran for St. Jude's. So I'm going to ring my bell. And I might cry a little bit. But thank y'all. Hello, my crazy country girl. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Kay Miller. Y'all are killing me. Y'all want me to cry. It's at 6:19. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. And I know that these families will thank y'all as well. St. Jude's will thank y'all. Whew. I appreciate y'all. Oh. And we will be doing more of these. The next one I'm steering toward breast cancer. I've got a list. But this one was just the one it had to be. Was she hidden? I don't know. I can't see. It might have been an accident. You might have to unhide her. Hello, my Bridget. Does anybody know how to undo that? Hello, wishful thinking. Fupa. I can't even say it. FAFO. Let me go look in mine and see if, well, shit. Let me see if I can figure out how to fix it. Okay, she was unhidden. I was like, I don't know. All right, we got it. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We surpassed the goal. I'm ringing that bell. Thank y'all. I'm like, I don't know how to fix that. And then I'm trying to read these names. It's like wishful thinking, FUPA, FAFO 2025. I was like, wait, what? So we are at 6:39. Thank you, Anonymous. You fixed it, I think. She was unhidden. Yes, she was unhidden. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all. My gosh, this is amazing. So this will go on. I have it set to go on. So it will go on and for 10 more hours and 45 minutes. I appreciate the hell out of y'all. Bridget, happy birthday again to you. This blows my mind. It blows my mind. And that's what community is about. Love you too. I love all of y'all. Welcome to membership, Miss Miller. And thank you. I look forward to doing more of these. A lot more of these. And God knows, if you know me, you know I like my members only. Thank you, Hatters. Thank all of y'all. Give yourselves a pat on the back and a round of applause, because if it wasn't for y'all, this wouldn't be possible. This would not be possible, because I wasn't even expecting any of this like this. I didn't even know if it would make it to 100. I didn't have a clue. So for each and every one of y'all, thank you. I'll give him a hug. I'll give him a hug. He'll go to bed with me. We go to bed together. So thank y'all again. I've shown y'all our precious it's back there. Lizards for life. It's fixed, baby. I'll give some more away soon. I will. So I love y'all. Thank you again. I got to go to bed. If I don't, I'm going to be in trouble. Y'all are amazing humans. If nobody told y'all that today, y'all are freaking amazing humans. And every single person here does matter. Oh, gosh. Lord have mercy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We at 7:39. Thank you. I love y'all. Y'all are, again, like I said, amazing humans. Never would have believed it. I wouldn't have believed it. So I will see y'all again. We will be doing more of these that are near and dear. And maybe I'll let y'all choose the next one. Thank you again. And like I said, this will go on for 10 more hours. Holy shit. Am I losing? Oh my God. Whoever did that, Are y'all serious right now? I would never. There's the bell. God bless y'all. Y'all are freaking amazing humans. And y'all just probably gave a family a week's worth of sheesh, of a place to stay, food to eat, and no worries, if not more. That's pretty freaking awesome. And if that doesn't tell y'all that there's not a God, there is. And thank God for those doctors and nurses and those babies that are fighting. I love y'all. I'm going to get out of here now before I do cry. And thank y'all for being here. Y'all are rock stars. Yeah, 10:39. Thank y'all. And I appreciate the crap out of you. And I love every one of you. And I know that those are going to be some people that are really appreciative. I hope everybody has a good day. And know that this was a good cause. I love y'all.